Welcome to In Depth with Preston Buford. Hello and welcome to In Depth. I'm Preston Buford, and today we're finishing our series on training ourselves, things that we can do at home to train ourselves to be better Christians, better people, and to help serve each other better. A couple weeks ago, we talked about the tongue and training the tongue and not repeating things that we hear and not saying things that could be harmful for our spiritual growth. Last week we talked about training the eye and how the eye is the lamp of the body and how by looking at certain things could damage us internally, our hearts and it could damage our spiritual walk. Today we're talking about the circle of friends we allow ourselves around, the people that are closest to us, and how we can help ourselves by pruning some people out that might not be helpful for us. In the Bible it talks about not hanging around people that are going to kind of corrode our spiritual pipes, you would say, I guess. Let's go ahead and take a look at a few scriptures. 1 Corinthians 15:33. Do not be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals. That means if we're hanging around bad people, then we're going to probably copy or do something similar to what that group is doing. Proverbs 13:20. Whoever walks with the wise becomes wise, but the companion of fools will suffer harm. If we're walking around wise people, we're going to become that wise thing. But if we're walking around fools, we're going to become that fool. We're going to have that harm suffered to us. But there are other things in the Bible. It says iron sharpens iron, as one man so sharpen another. So if we're hanging around that good Christian brother and we're hanging around like-minded people, we're going to be able to get the sharpening that we need. We're going to be able to help each other, and we're going to grow in a positive way. By hanging around people that are cussing and always doing things that aren't good, things that aren't producing that good fruit that we need, and we need to share with each other and help others that really need that word that's going to inspire them. Ephesians 4:29 says, let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, only which is good and edifying to who hears it. That means the person wants to hear something good. So if you're striving to hear what's good and you're striving to see something good from your brothers and sisters, that means we need to prune some people out of our lives. Now, we all have that one person that hangs around in our group that isn't always the person that's going to be the best. They're kind of that weed we have to pull, and it's not always easy letting someone go, but it's going to be better for us in the long run because we're taking the person that's going to be harmful for us, for our spiritual walk, out. At the end of the day, we all have our own walk. Our wives have their own walk, our brothers, our sisters, our daughters, our sons, they have their own walk with God. And it is up to us as individuals to become that person that we need to be to continue the path to Jesus Christ. And it's not a lonely walk because we have God with us every single step. And we can do what we can to help our brothers and sisters, our sons, our daughters, our wives, to do what's right and walk that path. But at the end of the day, we do have to continue on, even if these people that are valued in our lives aren't walking that way. We have to continue that walk. And sometimes that can be painful. And I'm not saying leave anybody behind, but God is looking for those who want to seek Him. And we have to continue each and every day to seek God. And I'm not saying, hey, forget your sons or forget your daughters. No, do what you can. Do what you possibly can to save them. To continue to put Jesus Christ in front of them. But don't be that guy that waited too long to take the next step you need in your life. Make sure that you're walking through all the doors God puts in front of you. Make sure that you're also doing your part for your walk. I hope this is helpful today. I know that's not something that somebody always wants to hear, but knowing that God wants a relationship with us as individuals is a wonderful thing, because God has this wonderful plan for each and every single one of us. And we can't continue that walk if we're not training our eyes, if we're not training our mouth, if we're not making sure we're around people that are like-minded and want to grow. We have to make sure that we're not the seeds that are trying to spring up and around these weeds that are trying to choke us out. We need to be like a cornfield, how all the corn is growing up and those corn stalks are high, but they're not being choked out because they're all one, they're all together. We need to be around people that want to see growth and prosperity. It's a very important thing in our lives. And I hope this was helpful for you guys. And I hope we're able to all continue to grow. I can't wait to see you guys next week. And I hope you guys have a great day. God bless you all, my friends.